You're welcome back to the Shaun Doherty Show. And these two guys, I take my hat off to them. They're 14 and they're 11. And they're brothers. And they've just met with An Taoiseach. Now, he's meeting Tony Blair today. Not Tony Blair, what's his name? David Cameron, the British Prime Minister. He's meeting him today, but he had a much more important engagement on Friday because he met the McGarvey brothers, who are two big business moguls in Ireland at the moment. They are doing very, very well. And they've come up with a fantastic idea, well, I think we should ask. We'll go age first before. I wasn't say beauty, but young lads don't like that, do they? So we'll go with you because you're the bigger boy. Tell us how this came about.
Well, we were on holidays in Antrim, Sean, and we were at a craft fair, and there was wood turner there at the craft fair.
Yeah.
And he was allowing members of the public to turn their own pens. So me and Connor turned our own pens at that.
Turned your own pens. So he was making pens.
Yeah.
And you were at this craft, and you thought, I might have a go at that.
Yeah.
And you'd never done it before?
No.
And what happened then?
Well, then we were on the way down home, and we were bragging, Mum and Dad, can we get a lid? Can we get a lid? And then they bought the first lid for us, and it started from there.
It's not amazing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, I want a PlayStation, Connor, because you probably got one of them anyway. You said, I want a lathe. You got really into it. And was it because you were so good at it in Antrim and you got all excited?
Well, not really.
No. What was it then?
It took a bit of time to learn about the stuff.
But you really liked it when you did it, didn't you?
Yeah, we really did like it.
And did the guy say you were good at it in Antrim?
Yeah.
He said you could be good at this.
Yeah.
And he was right, and you are good at it. And now, tell me about these pens, because one of the pens that you've got here is made of bog oak.
Yeah. The bog oak timber we have in here now, which is Shaun, that came out of a bog in Inver, near where the Taoiseach and the Kenny's mum was born.
What did the Taoiseach say to you? You can tell us.
He thought it was, he really liked the pen. He thought it was fantastic because it was from near where his mother was born. When
you told him that it was from near Inver, what did he say? Was he really shocked?
Yeah.
And what did he say? That's where my mum's from?
Yeah.
And did you give him one?
Yeah.
So you could be actually signing his autograph today in Downing Street with your pen?
Yeah.
Have you been looking out for it on the telly? Because he will be signing things.
Yeah,
I'm going to look at. Have you seen it?
No.
Well, I'm going to look for it, and if he doesn't, I'll write to him with my pen, and I'll say, "You get that, my big pen." Anyway, these are great pens. There's not just oak. There's what's that wood there you brought with you?
That's ash.
Ash. How do you make a pen though? Because it's metal and there's ink and.
Yeah, well, first we have to cut it in half. Well, Dad does that first because it's very dangerous. And then we have to drill a hole in the centre of it and put a metal tube inside it.
Right.
And then we have to turn it on the wooden lathe, and then we have to put the nib and the top and the mechanism inside it.
And how many millions have you made so far? 700 million, somebody told me you made.
No, we sold 700 pens.
Oh, I got it wrong. That's a lot of pens, isn't it? And I believe they're in America.
Yeah.
Tell me about America. How did that happen?
Well, a lot of people from America bought them on the internet on our website, donegalpens.com.
Brilliant. Donegalpens.com. You got that in? See, he's a good businessman. Who's the best businessman here? Who's the one that looks after the money?
Me.
Ronan, because he's got the checkbook.
Yeah.
Right, okay, he's worth the robbing then, is he? Right, okay. Yeah. Do you sign the cheques?
No.
Have you checked that bank account?
Yeah.
Have you been watching how many sweets he's been buying and things, just to see,
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. Anyway, you're very, very good. Brilliant idea. They're absolutely fantastic. I have to say that to you. I mean, you know, I don't know what I was expecting today, but these are top class, top notch. And they're ending up in America and everywhere, but they could be in your house too. If you go to the website, which is www.donegalpens.com, you can go there and you can buy them. And these two guys are, of course, from Annagry, and you can buy them in bog oak, yew, ash. Oh, they're Lochanuir they're from, aren't they? Yeah. Bog oak, bog oak, yew, ash, elm, beech, cherry, olive, walnut, and spalded
beech.
Spalded. See, I'm not very good at that. That is brilliant. So they're the types of wood.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a certain type of wood? Does it?
No, well, you can choose whatever type of wood you want on the website.
Well, listen, excellent stuff. Very, very proud of you, Donegal is. Two young men. Are you going on the Dragon's Den?
No, we're too young for that.
You're too good for it. You're too good. You don't need it. Listen, thanks for joining us, boys. Well done.
Thanks, Sean.
Okay, fresh from Dublin, Ronan and Conor McGarvey met on Taoiseach Enda Kenny, and he's got their pen, and these pens are in America. They're going to end up all over the world, just like our young people, it seems, at the moment, because somebody else called us to say that there was a guy come back from Australia, and he just could not get over the amount of Irish people he was actually seeing out there. Anyway, that's all we have time for. Tommy Chernin, I think it was, actually.